live on hopefully the correct channel this time. We can get things started here. Definitely never went live on my own channel thinking it was this one, because who would do that? Only foolish people would. That being said, I gave them the start whenever. This is a losers round 4 match. Vark is going in. It's losers round 4 between Vark and Nimbus. It is slightly late, but we like slightly late. And it's gonna be a good time. I'm Adam, if you don't know me. It's probably better that way. And we going in. So whenever they ready up, Vark readied up. We're just waiting for Mr. Nimbus, and we will we will get it going. I know what you're thinking. Oh man, Nimbus's timer isn't there. It's a trick, man. Anyways, they both readied up. It's starting in real time in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. So we'll just wait a couple seconds here. And wow. Did Nimbus not start? His timer started on time, but he didn't? Don't know quite what happened there. Alright, apparently Nimbus was slightly distracted. Solid start. Happy there's no face cam, just spilled water all over myself. Anyways, so yeah, Vark will, I guess, take an early lead there. But if Vark misses a double, then, you know, suddenly they're right back on track. I don't know how this match is going to go, honestly. Usually I try and give a little prediction. You know, obviously Vark has a bit better of a PB than Nimbus does. Neither of them have really played this game much recently, though. So, anything can happen to anyone. At any time, in any which way. That was actually a sick double on Nimbus' side. And just like that, I might have jinxed it a little bit. Vark does miss a double. Nimbus, though, feeling bad, also misses the double and gets bullied around a little bit, too. You can definitely see a little bit of rust on both sides, but that doesn't mean, that just means we're in for a ride. Vark misses the, oh, that's a punishing double to miss. If Nimbus gets that, yeah, he'll be nice and caught up, and technically have just a little bit of a lead too. And missing that banana ghost double is definitely punishing. You gotta wait for them to respawn. There's a banana on the ground. Yes, all fun stuff. But yeah, Nimbus does walk away with just a slight lead here. I took a sip of water this time, did not spill any on my shirt. This gun be good. It's going to be interesting, I think, from what I've seen just in those 3 rooms. I'm excited, though. Nimbus starting his level suck up. Vark right behind. Oh, that 1 health on Nimbus will put Vark right there. And they are essentially tied right here. Vark, though, has that hot low percent action going. Nimbus has got 2 pearls. As long as Vark doesn't pick up any pearls here, he'll get a free 1-second time save. We all like free. We all like time saves. Again with that last bit of health for Nimbus. 2 times in a row. And yeah, Vark keeps that low percent. And they are pretty much in sync with each other. All weird things aside, missed doubles, late starts, you name it. All the like technically Nimbus probably had a better area 1, but they're tied because of that lovely late start that Nimbus had. Yeah, they hit Chauncey at practically the same time there. I like seeing tied matches. Apparently Alexa does too, because she just made a noise over there. I gotta love the in-sync cutscenes. Alright, so we should see 2 clean instant ball catches. Nimbus playing a little close to that rocking horse. Vark with just a slightly faster suck up. Nimbus dropping some frames. Hopefully that doesn't persist. Unless he wasn't and I'm just dumb, but it looked like he was. Vark definitely trying to lose all his coins here. He's got the low percent going, so want to keep that low percent going. You know, if you have even 1 coin, then all of a sudden it's not as fast in a situation like this. They're both going to get hit by the rocking horse. Oh, Vark doesn't get hit by the rocking horse. I don't know if he just forgot. Not a huge deal, but you know, you can't get your instant ball catch. Nimbus doesn't split or something. His timer has gone wonky. His timer has gone AWOL, everyone. So yeah, pretty close coming right out of area 1 though. Nimbus takes just that slight lead because of the instant ball catch. It was instant. There was a ball. He caught the ball. He shot the ball. It's crazy. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, that low percent gave Vark just a nice little push to be right back there with Nimbus. Base low percent though. Well, this is where we... Nimbus' screen was funny. If anyone caught that, you get good old sideways ceiling ghost. Love when that happens. It looks funny every time. Vark actually executing the double just slightly quicker. Actually just turning around a little bit faster, it looks like. Or shaking off a little bit faster. Now they'll move into the ballroom. Get into the real meat and potatoes of this lovely speed run. I would say, in my opinion, this is one of the hardest rooms to execute well. And Nimbus just a little faster with the mass suck up. Also does a scare skip as well, so. But Vark catches up on the second one. It looks like he'll do well in the third one as well. But Nimbus still right behind. Early release can really mess life up here. For sure. Ooh, early release on Nimbus' side, but no early release over here on Vark's side. That's rough. That's going to put Nimbus in the hot lead. Hello, Eric. So Vark can obviously still come back, but that does give Nimbus a nice little 10 second jump. Beautiful double by Nimbus. It was gorgeous. And also a beautiful double by Vark as well. It's free. Yeah, no, it was actually scheduled for an 11:30 start. We did it just a little bit earlier than that, so. Alright, now let's see how some Boo RNG goes. Let's see if he gets a lump in that table or not. There is a lump in the table, but he's going to decide to check some other spots first. He wants the tech skip. And it pays off for him. He gets optimal RNG. That's, you know, high risk, high reward there. Vark, on the other hand, he's going to pull the blanket off right away, or the cloth off right away. And he gets rewarded for what he does, too. Never know how that's going to go. Potential awful RNG, but not bad for Nimbus. That first tech skip and the spot where it was is huge for Nimbus. That is an amazing, amazing first spot. Cannot be understated enough. That is ideal. And unfortunately, all the way on the left side there for Nimbus, wardrobe is not good. Or left wardrobe is not good. Vark checking the top first, reading the radar well, and it rewards him, making up a little bit of ground on Nimbus here. I believe he had good anti-room RNG as well. So he kind of made up that tech skip difference between Nimbus getting not great RNG in the wardrobe room. So Vark's pushing it back. Nimbus sees just that flash on the radar, just a slight bit, so it could be in one of the chairs when he comes back out from the storage room. Yeah, you're looking at about a 10-11 second difference, something like that. Ooh, a little bit of a rough find for the storage room there for Vark. Great RNG for Nimbus. That's, you know, you want to see it in those right side chairs, ideally. Vark, on the other hand, no luck. It's in the painting, which sucks. That's awful. That's gonna cost a little chunk of time. It's always the last place you look in there. I may be one-sided. I mean, this is anyone's game. We're only 13 minutes in here. But Nimbus definitely does have a strong early lead here. Actually, it looks like Nimbus golded his Boo release split, which is very interesting. So he spawns the Boo, which is nice. He's getting pretty much exactly what we want here. Yeah, that's exactly how you want that to play out on Nimbus' side. Vark also getting the RNG that he needs. Second try, but not a big deal. Wasn't on left side. That's one of the things that really matters. Vark caught up decently. I don't know if Nimbus missed a couple doubles there. I was kind of checking something else. I was actually looking at his splits, really. A little trouble with the candles, too. But little things like that are going to give Vark an edge to come back. Nice key drop there by Vark. Just drop it right on his head. And you can see that cycle for the Butler is not as good for Nimbus because he missed that candle. I wasn't watching Vark's to see why his wasn't as good, but optimally wanted to be as close to the right side as possible, which is, you know, it's possible to have him pretty much on that right side if you move perfectly, more or less. Yeah, but Vark definitely gained a lot of ground here in the past minute and a half or so. You know, he's only one ghost cycle behind Nimbus at this point. Nimbus picks up the hat a little bit early for the chest cussing skip, but he doesn't have to worry too much about it because of the cycle that he has. Vark, on the other hand, nails it, so he'll have plenty of time here to get the mouse hole and the chest. Even with the hump. Yep. Ooh, really headbutts that mouse almost. Doesn't get punished for it though. Nimbus checking the right side, reading the radar, hoping the radar doesn't blindside him. Vark reading his radar well as well. Both of them reading the radar, and it pays off. Usually, you know, there's a tendency for the Boo to be up in that top tool chest area, but not this time. I think Vark is trying to stay low percent. I don't know what his bills or anything look like. I just realized he has no pearls though. Yeah, Vark is low percent right now. And I think he's trying to keep it alive because for low percent, this is actually not a bad run. Hopefully the fan doesn't screw him right here. He pumps fast, keeping it away. This has gotten interesting here. This is a whole new metagame. And great RNG there for Vark as well. Pumping fast, avoiding bills at all. You know, RNG money spawns. This is quite interesting. The runners are definitely playing two different metagames right now here. I don't know. I think Vark accidentally stumbled upon this low percent run, to be honest. Or he just tried to roll with it. I don't even know what the record is for low percent. The record for low percent is 1 hour and 58 seconds, which he's definitely on pace to beat, technically. Oh, but Vark wasn't paying attention to this song. He picks the wrong song. He wasn't paying attention to the text boxes either. Oh, that is a huge time loss. He's listening to me talk. Or listening to somebody talk, I guess. Reading chat, I don't know. He hits the wrong song again? Hello? Vark? Now I'm just slightly confused. I don't know what's happening. Well, I think that was a weird switch on Nimbus' side. It doesn't matter if you have audio or not. If you pay attention to the text boxes, you'll be able to hit the correct song. The water song is 1 text box after, and the Super Mario Bros. 3 is 2 text boxes afterward. So there's 2 different tells. And he picks up a pearl too. That instinctive rage pause. So, pardon my language here, but some crazy shit would have to happen for Vark to catch up here. But Vark probably isn't in the mindset either to... I understand this is not easy to have the mindset, like, when you're on a run like that, to continue going. It's very easy to say, okay, whatever, on a run you don't care about. Nimbus wouldn't need to die. If Vark played extremely well for the rest and Nimbus just has, you know, a couple boos escape and things like that, I mean, it's totally possible. Poison mushrooms, bad molasses. It's not impossible. But if you ask me, how I thought this match would go, no. This is not how I thought the match would go. 22-13? Yeah, I mean, you could PB. You have to have a solid area 3 and 4, but yeah, you can PB. Area 3 is where you make it or break it. Alright, well, let's watch Vark's Bogmire as Nimbus makes his way. Damn, gets pulled at the last second there. But he had control for a solid 80% of that Bogmire. And that water. Alright, let's see if we get the legendary Scare Skip. Stumble Skip is what I was looking for. Didn't quite make it there. And we see a Stumble Skip by Nimbus. Whew, excuse me. It's been a long day personally. Work and stuff, you know. And a flashlight skip to boot. And a water snipe. All very standard stuff happening right now. When that ghost is too low, he just doesn't want to be sucked up, man. Worst ghost in the mansion. No argument. Good radar read here, but unfortunately kind of gets trolled. Nimbus kind of trying to set up a tech skip a little bit there. Nimbus is making his way downtown. He's walking fast, faces passing, he's homebound. It's over. That's why he sprayed ice on the ground. Will Vark get the stumble skip? A legend. A legend in his own right. Ooh. Nana was fighting a little bit right at the end. Potentially great RNG here for Nimbus. And it is. That is just what you want to see if you're Nimbus right now. And plays it safe, decides to get the boo, then get the key afterward instead of freezing the boo. That's fine. Vark had a beautiful water snipe on the way up. Now Nimbus will get Petunia here. Vark so far has actually had very crisp gameplay for the start of Area 3. Ooh, Petunia breaking off for Nimbus. Not a huge time loss because he could just start that suck up right away, but the Pearl Lock-On is actually stopping him. Sprays a little ice just to get away from that Pearl Lock-On, but that's just a little bit of a time loss. Vark tried to activate the boo before getting the ice. Didn't happen, but it did show him where the boo actually will be afterwards, so there was an advantage to it at least. Hello, Jared. And now Vark is making his way downtown. He's walking fast, faces passing his homebound. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's over. Vark chooses to do Petunia first. Looks like we'll get a clean suck up here. Saves a little time on Nimbus just from that. Nimbus with a beautiful double there. I love the mass suck up on that one. Looks like he's gonna go for the single double. Oh, Vark is getting shot up on that last bit of nana. But overall has a better suck up. Not on the table, so that's unfortunate. He's going to check the right side here since there's a 66% chance that it'll be on the right side instead of the left at that point. And it rewards him. Forgetting with the odds. Nimbus nails the moonshot. Vark does spray the ice on the boo to spawn the key. Just a slight optimization. So Vark is making up a little bit of ground here. Nimbus does get the boo on the way back. Pays off. It was in the spot closest to the door, which is always nice. Vark, on the other hand, here is actually going for the triple, and easy triple all the time. Vark will try and spawn the boo first, and he does successfully. Boo tries to get away a little bit, luckily lowers down. He should have no problem getting this in one cycle. Confidently enough to not even pump again. And let's see how Vark's moonshot is as Nimbus gets his double and triple. Oh, okay, it was right on the edge there, but he nailed it. He did it fast too. He pretty much just shot, you know, fired it off as soon as it landed in his vacuum. Pretty much saw the angle, it looked correct, and he went for it. Nice find there by Nimbus. Goes straight to where the boo is. There is a tendency for him to be on that right side too, so worked out for him. So now Nimbus will head to his hallway as Vark heads to the projector room. Great RNG there for Nimbus. First try Neville is actually extremely important if you want to try and go fast on this one. Because if it's in the lamp, forget it. It takes forever. Not the fastest spin in the world on the mobile, but he got it done. Vark getting his double right now. And setting up his triple. Nimbus, so far okay RNG. Let's see if it's hopefully in this box here on the right for him. It's not. Ooh, worst RNG there for Nimbus. He had to check all 5 boxes. Vark getting the boo before opening the chest. That's fine. Whew, excuse me. Ooh, the boo switches on Nimbus right at the last second. Never mind, it was a boo ball. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. Well, there's that limb shit I was talking about. Wow. That's crazy that the limb shit was a distraction spot and then the ship was the real one. Like 90% of the time, it's, you know, in some part of the desk, whether it's the chair, the books, or let alone both spots being not in the desk is actually quite crazy. Let's see how RNG is for Vark on his twins. Oh, great RNG for Nimbus there on that last part of the room. And gets his tech skip, and he'll be heading to Fortune Teller. Oh, same RNG as Nimbus there for Vark. Not good is the answer. Good boo find there by Vark. He's going to want to try and get this quickly because this dude likes to escape real fast. And although not a huge time killer, if you get if this guy gets out fast, it's better just to get it done. Move on with life. Good old fortune teller text. Not great RNG for Vark. Oh, a couple cackles, but Nimbus is A-okay from that. And Vark just starts his fortune teller. Alright, Nimbus gonna grab some ice. Head on over to the safari room. Sorry if I'm a little lackluster. There's not much to say right now. Great RNG there for Nimbus. And Vark at least gets the hiding spot out of the way. And it switches back in the top left too, which is interesting. Alright, Bulos is starting up here for Nimbus. Nimbus apparently on a very good run for himself. Vark forgets to hold the R trigger, so decides to do a pump instead. A vacuum cancel, if you will. Now let's see how Colossus goes. Does this try a little bit differently, but overall very clean work. So he's got his angle right. He takes a shot. And first spray, he should be able to one cycle here, especially with those two grouped together. And that last one's right over here. Oh, he lost track of it. But he's able to spray, he gets it. 40-13 blue losses, and he's on his way. Yeah, he's 41 seconds ahead of his PB. He must have had a hell of an area 4 in his PB. But he's dude's going. You're nervous now, don't be. Listen to my voice, my soothing voice. My ever so soothing voice. Oh, you'll be fine, dude. Air 4's easy. Easy peasy. While Nimbus is doing his forever walking everywhere, let's watch Vark's losses here. Ice doesn't wreck him, so that's nice. Gonna set his angle. Ooh, beautiful first shot, and he really goes to spray everything. Ooh, what a clean Bulosis. He played that very, very well, too. That was awesome. It's always a pleasure to see that. The nice and clean Bulosis. Alright. Nimbus is upstairs finally. Just to walk back downstairs. Best part of the game. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm trying to keep myself awake a little bit too. If you hear snoring, it wasn't me. Like I said, it's been a long day personally. Surprised I accepted hosting this one. But I gotta stay awake for Nimbus's PB. Well, Nimbus doesn't turn around. Gets scared by the dude. So it's RNG manipulation for Grimly. It's fine. Vark is starting his forever walk. Not instant. But still pretty damn good. Grimly doesn't mess things up. And a beautiful suck up on Grimly too there, actually. By Mr. Nimbus. So Nimbus maintains his pace. Alright, Nimbus is gonna go end the blackout section. Vark gonna start it. Those two melody mess ups really cost. But Nimbus has been pretty unrelenting here, playing relatively, consistent gameplay. No major mistakes, really. Ooh, Nimbus misses double, abandons last second. Not a huge time loss though. Not a big deal at all. Just 5 or 6 or 7 seconds. I'm trying to read the radar here, and his switch is probably in the right side, if I had to guess. Yep, sure enough. Trying to get rid of that boo ball. Don't want it to get in the way when you're getting this cellar boo here. Not instant Grim for Vark, but still a very, very, very quick Grimly for Vark. Nimbus still maintaining his lead, of course. Alright, power's on for Vark. Nimbus is still doing the walk of forever. Still walking. Vark looks like he's got some pretty good RNG here. And the boo does spawn. That's nice. I see some hot toy soldier action. That was a beautiful suck up on the pink one. Not even gonna risk that double. Yeah, 2 beautiful suck ups. Alright, let's see his rooftop. Beautiful execution on that rooftop for Nimbus. Vark still though, right behind. I think closing the gap just a little bit, honestly. Alright. Armory so far so good for Nimbus. Let's see if we can get that nice triple. Setup is a little weird, but it still should work fine. Especially if he does that burn there. Yeah, they'll group up nice and together. Vark going for the Boston burn. I think he gets it. He does. A little bit of struggle on that boo find for Nimbus. Oh, and it's really fighting him. Oh! Oh, that is so unfortunate. Thank God it went back left, but even then this is still rough now that it's in the center of the room. It charges at him, thank God, so it should be fine. I don't know if an input got eaten in there or something, but that was definitely not what he wants to see right now. It's what Vark wants to see. Hey man, you're still ahead. Vark gonna go ahead and get that triple as well. Textbook. Yeah, suddenly Vark is much closer. Alright, let's see how Armory Boot goes for Vark. Spawning the key at the same time. Always, luckily he gets that vacuum canceled off. Should be fine here once he got that charge. Kept holding R. Oh gosh. Oh, almost pulled it off. Boot goes back down, so it should be fine. I'll just get the last 7 health here and save warp. Not the biggest time loss in the world. Good, Jerry. That's how it should be. Let's see. I think I heard a double cackle. Ooh, and the boot does escape. I think it was left or right shouldn't be a big deal here. Wanting it to go left so you can save warp. Like anywhere but the pipe room. That's what we want to see. Ooh, just a break off right there on Weston for Vark. Yeah, just a quarter of the way left. Just a slight time loss here. So yeah, Nimbus pretty much has to really mess up here for Vark to clutch out a victory. I don't think Nimbus plans on making a mistake at this point. When the boo escapes for Varg as well. Oh, and he risks it, but he gets it. It's fine. Let's get some clean triples. Yeah, that red grabber triple is one of the hardest ones to get. And then I realized he was getting the Shy Guy one. Go me. Let's see where the boo lands, one side or the other. Fortunately, the other side, that's no fun. When every second matters here for Nimbus when it comes to PB, although I think PB might be dead, just slightly. Beautiful first cycle there on the boo, though. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Vark backs away just a little bit for that triple. Yeah, PB's probably dead, but it looks like sub 1 is still possible for Nimbus here. As long as Bowser doesn't, you know, annihilate him. And shout outs to Vark for really pushing through the rest of this run even after the medley stuff. Shout outs to me for pushing through the rest of this run even though I'm falling asleep in a chair. Good RNG for Vark though. And just runs right out. I was trying to lead it to the door and it didn't quite work out. So it's definitely a 3 cycle. So he's just letting it boomerang right now. But it escapes again. Oh my goodness. I didn't see the exact time on Nimbus' side, but it looks like it's going to be just sub 1 if he 2 cycles, like a 59, 55, or 56, or 57. Vark should be able to finish this one up here. Alright, let's see Nimbus's Bowser fight here. First shot. Let's be GG for Nimbus. It is 59-54 by Nimbus, completing the race and moving on to losers round 5. Someone is free, that is correct. Well, let's get a shout out to Vark for continuing, even after with his rage pause. We saw he definitely didn't want to continue. Let's see him finish it up. Ooh, 260. Let's see if he can pull this off. Yeah, definitely put up a valiant effort. It is a 3 cycle though. I'll finish up here. There's a huge shout out to ILoveVark for finishing this up. And putting in that effort. That being said, Nimbus will go on to face Zircon in losers round 5. Zircon equals 16. And we got one more match of losers round 4, which is Jared Giants versus Roberto 64. And that'll be coming up when they schedule it. That being said, thank you guys for watching this late night one. I've been me. Like Vark said in his chat, I need to sleep very badly. So I'm gonna go do that as well. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for racing, and we'll catch you on the next one. If you want information, brackets below the stream. And it's been a pleasure. I'm Adam, and take care.